let's just bring you some breaking news this morning. Clubs in Italy are interested in signing Rasmus Højlund. AC Milan sporting director Iglitare said that Rasmus Højlund is a good option as they push to sign the striker in this window. But, Michael, the only Italian club that are interested in Hojlund.
Well, look, this is potentially good news for Manchester United because now we know that Napoli have identified Rasmus Højlund as a potential target. But there's a few things we know here now. One is that we didn't know all summer that Rasmus Højlund's future under Ruben Amorim. He did pretty well in pre-season. After news yesterday of Romelu Lukaku's injury. Now, this is according to our colleagues in Italy. Now, Lukaku could be out for at least 3 months with a thigh problem. I cannot begin to imagine what Antonio Conte is now saying, who aren't required anymore. So now, is it a perfect time for Manchester United? They see interest from Napoli and, of course, from AC Milan. You do feel... Doesn't seem to matter anymore. Didn't feature in their final pre-season game against Fiorentina. Didn't feature against Arsenal. So he is part of those players
my place. But if you're in his position and you see that you're not involved in the matchday squad in the first big game of the season, do you then start thinking
that he's heading back to Serie A, where we know he's done ever so well in the past?
Yeah, they do. They rate him there, don't they, in Italy? He wasn't part of the matchday squad against Arsenal. I know he said before...
In the matchday squad, that kills your confidence, to be honest with you. I think the biggest thing for Højlund and Ruben Amorim
might be up.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. I think him not being involved at all, not even off the bench, to the manager and say, listen, how much have you got planned for me this year? Am I on the bench? If I am, no problem. For me, I think Højlund stays there. United is the conversation that is, and I think I would be very clear. It would depend on this conversation. If I'm some kind of guarantee is saying he's going to be involved, I wonder if the conversation has been, no, you're kind of, we need you to move on. If that's the conversation, then he has to move on for sure. But for me, I think he's a young man, 22. I think he's got so much more to learn. I would do it at Manchester United. The key is people. Sometimes, yes, you look at playing time because I think it's a great place right now with the quality players they've brought in. I think it's a perfect place for him to develop and continue his development. Every single day you're learning off. Because sometimes the value is, forget the playing time. If Cunha, Mbumo, Bruno Fernandes, Šeško is coming, you've got great 1 year maybe sometimes of... You've got to look at it in terms of my development. If I spend time with a better value than me going somewhere else and I'm maybe not as playing around here every single day, am I going to be better in 6 months or a year's time? Yes. Push. Because what that might bring is you raise your level to where they are and then you get in the team. Quality, high world-class level of these four, maybe your development is right there at Manchester United. And you've got to take the time.
Meanwhile, Roma are not giving up on a potential deal for Manchester United forward Jadon Sancho. That's according to Sky. Other options other than Roma. So just bring us up to speed where we are with Sancho and what those possible options might be. Italy, Michael, yesterday we said that personal terms weren't an issue, but that Sancho wanted to explore.
Didn't stay at Chelsea last season. Got the feeling that maybe Manchester United would consider that 20 million bid. We know there's absolutely no... It had nothing to do with personal terms. So does he have another option? We know Besiktas fans over the next few days.
Yeah, just a quick line from you on that, Rob. Do you think Sancho possibly looking at Marcus Rashford's move to...
Under Ruben Amorim. So a bit of a surprise, I've got to be honest with you, Matt, when I heard that he didn't want to join Roma, but the fact they're not giving up...
I mean, he's a quality player. We saw it at Borussia Dortmund, and we've seen him that he can do it.
Well, if he's going to Barcelona, maybe I can get a big move as well.
Understandably so, yeah.